Poster from the Forbidden City, the nightclub around the corner. Check out the floor show. Those girls can hoof. I think Bernadette's mom worked there. Locked. And so cute. The new Chinese padlock. Can't wait to crack it. Did I bring any tools? Interesting design. Takeout from Viv's restaurant. Oh, damn. It's empty. My stomach was so excited. No smoking. Same as every theater. Not what I came for. Swell robe. No radio underneath. I got no time to do their ironing. No radio. Gorgeous fabrics, though. I am tempted to take a few gowns, but I got nowhere to show it off and no one to take me. I see a radio. Joe, you got a little too clever with that one.
If you're thinking of boosting something, I can see you in the mirror.
Oh, hi there. Those are the most. I could stare at them for hours. I don't need it. Sharp-looking trunks. Imagine packing your whole life into one of them. I got makeup at home. Could use another bobby pin. He's got a lot of beat books. I typed up most of the manuscripts for the guys. I've read all those. Boo's bookstore is full of them. Chinese opera's got the coolest props. And the most kung fu. No, my apartment's so full it's gonna explode. Cool beat. Viv's nephew. Your aunt wasn't feeling well when I visited. Maybe you should check in on her.
What's with the emotional blackmail, man? Don't worry. We look after each other. She'll outlive us all.
Good show tonight, huh?
I don't like this old stuff. Theater's leading the way in Europe. We've been doing the same play for 800 years.
Reading Canfield, huh? Like him?
He gets the way we talk. And the sex scenes are hot.
I really need that radio.
You're kind of materialistic.
Well, I started today with just a bobby pin.
I've seen you around. You pretend you're Pete.
I am beat down, my friend.
Prove it.
Closed. Of course. I could really use a cup of mud. Closed by order of the police department. Detective Grossi padlocked the door. The usual political posters. There's a new gallery up the street. Let's leave them up. A fishing boat. North Beach used to have a huge fleet. Detective Grossi padlocked the door. Why are fascists afraid of poets? It's locked up, but I should be able to pick it. It's about the poetry publication at the end of the month. I put that up. Don't want to tear it down. It's locked up, but I should... Closed by order... Tearing it down won't open the cafe. But it's a start. One of our gonest poets. But not when he needs coffee. The joint's closed again, huh? I gotta ask you something about Joe.
Oh, leave me alone, Christine. I want to die.
I can see you're in no condition to talk. Hawaii. Mexico. I hope we'll see you soon. I can't collect posters now. I'm skipping town. No, can't get in through there. If I want to get into the cafe, I'll have to find another way. I won't be able to open that. Cafe Napoli. It's been here 50 years, which is a long time in San Francisco. You better open up soon. You don't want poets as enemies. They're immortal. Let's see if the detective's in. Suspect descriptions, mostly beats. The detective's coming down hard on the beach. I can't solve all his cases for him. The file on Joe's heist. I always wanted to look. I better leave it here. Wait. There's a photo of me and Joe in that file. No matter what, I'm not leaving our picture with Grossi. If only Grossi wasn't looking. Law books, reference books. I can't believe he uses them. That's outside my jurisdiction. I can see Coit Tower. It'll be tough giving up views like that. Yeah, it touches me, but I can't get emotional here. Nightclubs and cafes, and who owns them in the beach.
Don't snoop around.
I know those joints, I don't need a list. Each slot is some poor informant. I'm not cleaning his desk. Detective Grossi. He put my husband away. And now he's after me.
You're working late.
So are you.
You should be in bed. Cigarette? They're dreary.
Don't take anything from him. It'll make you feel like you owe him. No thanks.
Hate to see a nice girl like you in trouble.
Nice. You've seen my record.
Shoplifting, pickpocketing, petty theft, misdemeanors.
Why'd you close our cafe?
Conspiracy to distribute narcotics.
You gotta keep it open. You don't want a pack of poets loose in this city. Where are they now? Scratching out manifestos in garrets and gloomy gaslit basements? Plotting revolutions? You got no idea.
Ha! All right, fine. I'll let it reopen. If, you have dinner with me.
Just dinner.
And dessert at my place.
No dessert. And at a restaurant within walking distance. Crab, salmon, halibut, striped bass, all caught here in the bay. If I bring it home, I'll just stare at it and drool all night. Joe DiMaggio ate here with Marilyn Monroe. They didn't last long. He couldn't handle her being looked at by other men. Don't need it. Flyer for some new gallery on Vallejo Street. You ever go to art openings, Detective?
I got a drop cloth left over from painting my hall. It's got splatters. Is that modern art? It's all just drips.
I used to paint. The founders looked like hard workers. Did you see the photo in the window?
Yeah, the grand opening. 1907. My grandfather was a cop back then. Huge mustache. We've been getting free meals here for 3 generations.
La Roma. Not the most original name.
I like straightforward. You know what you get.
My Italian's pretty weak. Don't tell my grandma. Decent bottle.
Yeah, I like that. We used to call it Dago Red.
No more tonight. I gotta watch my tongue. Sourdough, huh?
Special yeast. You know, they say it only grows in this salt air. The fog gives it that flavor.
I'm not reaching across the table. Grassi'll grab my hand. Detective Grassi. He's been watching me for months. Years. Never approved of Joe.
You know, Joe was cheating on you.
Things aren't uptight in our scene.
I always know when you're lying.
Got any good cases?
The whole beach is a nest of perverts and dope fiends. When the Negroes moved in, that's when the trouble began.
Where did that come from?
You'll settle down once you find a man.
I'm married.
I can see us in a little bungalow out in the Richmond. We'll take our kids to Playland.
I'm married. I'm done.
You still have to live. He's robbing you of the best years of your life.
Why don't you go out with some lady cops?
The dykes.
Ugh. You just had to say that. What do you know about the armored truck heist?
Christine, he's guilty. Okay? He was convicted in a court of law.
Thanks for picking up the checkaroo.
Wait, they got dessert.
Gotta get going. You know, people to rob, things to steal. Time for a coffee. Cozy in here. That's mine. I must have left it here last week. How could I forget it? Evan Canfield is the beat writer in North Beach. All of my friends have read this thing. I still wonder how Joe got a hold of it. As far as I know, Evan Canfield disappeared quite a while ago. Have a look at this.
Oh, cool.
And now, look at who the play's dedicated to. Go on, look.
To Christine, who howls from the rooftops.
How beat is that, huh?
Yeah.
So, will you give me the radio now?
If you give me some ideas from the opera, I'll consider giving it back. Should be no problem for a real beat like yourself. I could do something with this. Maybe mix it up with some traditional stuff.
So it's cool if I grab the radio?
Yeah, it's busted anyway.
I got what I wanted. And how many of us can say that, huh? Is that the radio Joe gave you?
Yes.
Something's rattling around inside. It's a key. What do you know about this key? Your initials on it.
He might have locked up something at the property. He was renovating one of my apartments when they got him. The cops still won't let me rent it out.
What's the address?
DuPont Street, above Jeff Lee's shop.
DuPont Street. Is that Chinatown or the beach?
Oh, you call it Grant Avenue. 1310 Grant.
That's right behind my apartment. I'm freezing. I hope we go someplace tropical. Can barely see through the fog. Night, baby. Oh God, I miss him. I hate strangers watching my husband. Just a waste of bread now. I hate strangers watching my husband. Just a waste of bread now. Sturdy fishing boats. I'm a pretty good sailor. Good idea. I can steal one of those boats when Joe's ready. Someday.
It's a vent to let in air. Hey, someone there?
Who's there?
It's Joe.
This is the lizard.
You holding up?
Foot by foot I go over this island in my head. I'll find a way.
How often do they check us here?
Every 2 or 3 hours.
Same as everywhere else.
Ah, you're thinking about taking a ramble.
Maybe.
Throw some personal stuff into the water and let it wash ashore. Photos, raft stuff. They'll say you drowned.
How are you going to beat the head count?
I'm gonna cut off my head and leave it on the pillow.
A short-term solution. How do you get past the tower screws?
Find out which one's on duty. Find if he's got family on the island. Take his wife hostage.
I would need a partner. I want to do this alone. What about the swim?
Of course, you'll have to look out for the ghost of Alcatraz.
You believe in ghosts?
I've seen him. Army guy, prison stripes. He'll strangle you.
Unlikely.
Don't let him break you.
I removed the sink and toilet when I repaired this cell last year. Push here. It's sturdy. The lower grate connects to the cell below. Someone down there? Guess it's empty. No room for anyone to climb up. I don't want to disable it. I need it to remove bad air. These rooms stink of sweat and urine. Hey, guard!
Yeah.
How long am I in for?
I don't know, Joe. Maybe you're never coming out.
I mouthed off. I'm sorry. I saw my wife. She gets me worked up.
Yeah, I saw her too.
Look, this was a misunderstanding. I'm ready for work.
We'll see what the warden says.